Ladies and gentlemen, fantastic EGF viewers, thank you so much for waiting for us through that little break, but we're coming back at you with our final match of the night. And I think we saw Providence fall to Villanova in the previous match 3-1, but now they've got Butler, arguably an easier team ever so slightly. And I think they stand a good chance of making this one close. I'm excited. Cool J, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, and I think Butler's a little upset that you said that. We see them get a shot on goal pretty early on. Nothing doing, but still, they're really wanting to make a statement early. They're trying to play aggressive as well. But they might be playing right into Providence's hands. Providence already here at midfield, looking for a counterattack. Sinpeichel is close to this goal, not quite going to find what he's looking for. And now, coming right back the other direction is Butler with this.
All right, Butler still in the attack right now, though. Ball's played across the net. Peichel has an opportunity to play this one out. Attempts to make it fast, but isn't going to win. It's 50-50 in Zombie Burger, a player that we saw absolutely light up the field earlier against Georgetown, pull out the deadlift, that big carry. Zombie Burger is a player to watch on the side of Butler.
And Peichel with a shot on goal, but Webb's fighting right back, looking for something. He's playing out of the corner, going to try and knock it off the wall. Ooh, Siren tried to do the backflip shot, just off the crossbar. Gamliel with a shot on goal, and the save coming through for Butler. Both teams still trying to feel each other out. They're getting some shots on goal, but it's not really a serious attempt yet.
Yeah, both these teams a little bit afraid to really commit to anything, but Butler has sent two members forward. Zombie Burger is at that half-field mark. Does go back, should get this rebound out, makes it at least awkward for the side of Providence to really make anything of it, but now they should be able to catch this rebound. So Aaron for the shot, doesn't quite get the redirect that they want. Webb, so nothing.
I really liked that setup. If Peichel wasn't where he was, that would have been a goal, but of course we're talking about Sinpeichel, and he's always going to be in the right spot to stop these plays from happening. Gamaliel with a great save right there, flying across the top. And Butler trying to slow it down yet again. This ball's just floating around in the corner. Looking for a setup, and we might see a counterattack coming in for Providence.
This game has been relatively slow so far. The ball pinging from one end of the field to the other. Both these teams appropriately waiting and responding to one another's attacks, but nobody's really committing until now. We're seeing Butler start to take on this aggressive, and I think that change of pace is going to start to catch Providence off guard. It's a lot harder to slow the game down than it is to speed it up in a situation like this, and they are playing it perfectly.
I get what you're saying, though. I mean, I'm really starting to wonder, are we watching Rocket League or are we watching Pong? I mean, these guys, they're just bouncing back and forth. They seem happy to do that, but now we're starting to get some real setups coming in. Oh, back and forth. Providence shutting them down really well here, really nicely. But Zombie Burger's right there to shut them down right back. Peichel with a demolition, and maybe the 3-on-2 will provide some kind of opening for him.
It's close right now, but Butler on the counter attack, try to play the ball out, but there's something we've talked about in multiple series before, just bashing that ball at your half. Oftentimes not really going to get you anywhere other than a good bit of wasted boost. Aaron, though, now trying to take a more decisive route up the wall, and a demolition from Zombie Burger is actually going to make a huge opening here. Webbs plays it out off the back wall, and Webbs, a player we have seen pull out some incredible mechanics before, does it yet again. Off the back wall, a little bit of freestyle, a little bit of salt, pepper, and you got a sauce, baby. 1-0, Butler takes the lead.
And I love the way he set that up, too. Providence wasn't ready to defend that shot because they thought he was going to cross it into the middle. He just says, you know what, you don't respect my power, I'm going to show you what I can do. And he knocks it right into the goal there. Siren's right over the middle. Ooh, he had a chance at yet another goal very quickly right there. Didn't quite work out. A great save there from Providence to keep it at 1.
Oh, but they're not done yet. Butler is on the attack, and they have a majority of this boost. They've stolen away everything, and they are picking at scraps. Providence have nothing in the tank and nothing to save Sir Aaron's shot.
Yeah, and now we're really starting to see Providence. I mean, you've got to wonder, is there some kind of exhaustion playing in here? It seems like they really don't have much fight right now against this squad.
Yeah, trying to find that last little bit of oomph, but after you're coming off of a loss from Villanova, there's something that we talked about at the end of the last series. it is really hard to pull it back. Regardless of a little bit of time between the matches, you just get comfortable losing, and that's not a place you can accept being.
Yeah, Butler now on the defensive as Providence is finally going for an attacking run, trying to get something set up here. Sammy in the corner alongside his teammate Gamaliel, and but there we go.
Oh no!
That's a double demo for Butler. That's a huge advantage that they have right now, but I'm not even sure they're going to do anything with it. Seems like they're playing time the same way we saw Villanova doing in the last match.
Yeah, I don't think this Providence side is really one that's going to rally in these last 30 seconds. They need to find the win early. They need to pick up the speed early. They can't play that match of Pong like you were talking about. They need to go on the offensive, or else Butler's going to start running circles around them, and they can play this defensive game all they want, because Providence, they don't look willing to try and force anything. They don't look willing to change their play style when they go down. They want to do what they do best, but if that's not enough for them right now, they're not going to turn up the heat.
And now, as the clock ticks down, is Providence going to be able to find a sympathy goal, or is this one going to go to Butler? There it is, 2-0 in favor of Butler, the first match, and that is a strong statement for them to open out this.
And 2-0, not the largest scoreline we've seen, but honestly, I don't think I'm just speaking for myself here when I say that felt dominant. Look at these shots, 16 shots on target for Butler University. Providence with only 3.
Yeah, I mean, that's just... You wonder, how do we lose this match? I mean, it's right there. Those numbers right there. I mean, and you see, it's not like they're not doing work. You see all these saves coming through, but when you're letting on 16 shots, they're just going to get through eventually. There's only some.
The Butler barrage has not stopped yet tonight, and they are looking for another win, looking to even themselves up, actually, with the player that we saw in the previous match, Villanova, who are also sitting at 2-2. So if Butler can do that, they will come off in a solid standing in the tournament currently, but they've got to finish this one off first. They're up 1-0, and they're looking for more. Providence, they've got a ways to go. They have things that they can clearly improve on. Pick up the pace, and oh man, that shot might have just been what they needed. Sammy, though, plays it back center. They do have the ball control. Sinpeichel up for the shot. Set up center. Webbs can't get there in time. Gamaliel, though, can't hit the shot either.
Yeah, and I was just so excited. I was like, oh, this is the shot for Providence. This is it right here, and they just missed it. They had 2 chances right there, and they just couldn't get it on target. But we'll see if maybe they can keep up this pace. It looks like they're already ready and back for more. They're back at the table. Look at this ball, just barely getting saved by Sariren. But it's not over yet. It's not out of the danger zone. Gamaliel bouncing it across the middle, but Peichel just barely missing that aerial.
I mean, we talk about Providence not being able to really bring it back, but we've also talked about Providence being a very, very momentum-based team, especially when it comes to Sinpeichel. They ride on his momentum. If he's going fast, they're going fast. I think that's exactly what they need. That's what we're starting to see out of them. Not sure where it came from, but I love the look we're getting.
And that was yet another great touch by Webbs. We talked about his mechanical skill in the last match. It was perfectly placed. It was saved, but I mean, man, it was beautiful to watch while it was heading its way to it.
Wait, Zombie Burger has switched over to the Scarab. After one match win, that is a confident car swap, if I'll say anything.
Yeah, he's got the crab on top and everything. I mean, he's really going for it there. Sariren's got the ball in the corner, looking to play it across, but Gamaliel with the clearance. That's going to be good, but again, we're starting to see a little bit of that banging the ball down the field. We got to see them hit the ball with some purpose and really take more control. I've
realized that Zombie Burger also has the little, the tiny engine. It's like a lawnmower engine sound on the car. It is too much to handle right now, but it could be detrimental to the actual gameplay. Not the nicest hitbox in the world on the Scarab. However, it has not net Providence a goal quite yet. Sariren's up, has the pass out. But Zombie Burger has to play a little bit of 1v1 defense right now up against Gamaliel.
I mean, if you are a member of this Providence squad and you see him coming out with that Scarab on game 2, I mean, how are you feeling? Like, doesn't that just get you riled up?
I mean, you don't even have to see it. You can hear it. It's just, it's such a distinct noise, I swear. However, like I mentioned, it hasn't been to the detriment yet. They haven't found a goal, though, either. Oh, wow, the dribble actually gets past the side of Providence, not the second defender, though. Gamaliel has the counterattack. Webbs with the save. Ball's up. Sammy as well off the backboard here. Waterfalls it down. Gamaliel can't get there in time for the shot. Sinpeichel looking for the rebound. off the wall. Nothing to be found quite yet. Zombie Burger pitter-pattering their way through to the corner.
How many times have we seen this story? I mean, he waterfalled it down. It was great positioning in front of the goal, and then there's no one there to follow up on it. And we've seen this so many times with Providence. Oh, the demos from Zombie Burger. He's really putting out the pain with that scarab pick right there. But ball bouncing back and forth. We'll see if Providence can maybe just get the sync up this time. Under 2 minutes now and still scoreless for this one. This one's much closer than that first game.
Oh
Zombie
my
Burger
goodness.
just keeps it going. He's ruthless.
I think it speaks to the way this series is going that when Villanova was absolutely barraging the side of Providence with demolitions, they started fighting back. They started doing demolitions of their own. And it just turned into a war zone. This game, they're just taking it from Butler. They are getting blown up left and right, and they don't want anything to do with it. They're just trying to play their game, but their game so far hasn't been enough. 1 minute on the clock, still 0-0, though this game is more than within reach for the Providence side.
Yeah, but I mean, it's within reach for either side with no goals scored. It's still anyone's game, but no one can deny that this match has seemed to be favoring the Butler side. The ball has stayed in the danger zone for Providence for much of the... And with less than a minute remaining, we've seen very few shots on goal from them.
It's not much to be seen so far, but it's not over yet either. Gamela looks for a good opportunity. Webb clears it right on out of the back. Senpaikel up, wasted a lot of his boost doing that, actually going to allow Webbs to get a shot, and it's off the crossbar! Perfect placement by the mechanical master himself. Webbs has done it again, put a ball in from another ridiculous angle. 2 goalkeepers up, but nobody can contest that kind of shot.
Yeah, and I think you mentioned it perfectly too, using up the boost, just not quite in the right position to defend against that shot. And we've talked about it before, when there's so many shots coming through, eventually you're going to slip up, eventually one of them's going to get through, and right there it did. An amazing shot from Webbs nonetheless, but I think it was really bound to happen. 1-0, Providence looking for a shot, less than 30 seconds left now. There is an open goal for them right here. Can they find it? But Zombie Burger comes flying through with the save just in time, and that might be Providence's last chance.
It might be the nail in the coffin for this match. 10 seconds left on the clock here. Senpaikel clears it out of their half, and Sir Aaron looks to add insult to injury with one more goal. 3 seconds tick down, and it is stuck in the Providence corner right now. Hits the ground, and Butler University take us on to match point.
Yeah, a 1-0 victory, winning by a thin margin, but really the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story of that match. You see the shots on goal, once again, heavily favoring Butler University. There are many saves on the Providence side, but it doesn't matter if you get those saves if you can't get those shots on goal. It's a story we're going to keep telling until Providence can turn it around.
And Providence, they've got a few clear ways they can. If they can find the momentum, if they can dig deep, it is entirely possible. It's just not something we've seen from this team. They need to find a lucky goal. They need to find a fluke, something that they can build momentum off of, something that Senpaikel can start to really rally the troops behind and send this game into overtime.
And here we go. Providence is really fighting for their dreams right now. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's just going to be really tough to end a day going 0-2. This is for them. They want to get this win, and this is it. Their backs against the wall, down 2-0, and it's all going to start right here if they're going to.
Yeah, and it's worth noting, I mean, Providence University, they had to wait for their players to get out of classes. They weren't quite ready for this. We're seeing players fly around on the field.
We're missing a player from the Providence side right now.
Oh, great. Okay, computer appears to have frozen, so I think we will go ahead and get this server restarted. We'll be back with you guys in just a moment to catch the end of the final match of the night. All right, welcome back to what is hopefully our final server reset of the night. However, it may not be our final match of the night. Providence are on the ropes, looking into the eyes of their second defeat of the night by the hands of Butler University. They've got a long way to claw back. They got to find a little bit more gas in the tank if they want to do it. But Cool J, they're not out yet.
Yeah, but something's going to happen soon. But Sir Aaron,
God, Sir Aaron.
Flying through from the sky like a knight. Look at this play. Amazing teamwork from Zombie Burger and Sir Aaron. Scarab or no Scarab, that was a great finish from them. And they're going to score very early.
It is worth noting, Zombie Burger still on the Scarab. Did not net them a loss in the last match. No reason to swap off of it. Butler University takes an early 1-0 lead here, and as we've seen, every single goal that Butler University hits, it feels like 10 towards the side of Providence. They haven't been able to hit back. They've been able to stop a lot of goals, but it's been scoring them. That's been the real issue, getting out of their own half. They need to start to find that aggression, win those 50-50s in the midfield, and build off that.
You know, it has been a rough day for Providence, but they can turn it around right here, as you mentioned. However, Webbs is looking to push the advantage even more. And we've seen some more card changes coming around from this.
Seeing more and more changes, but the aggression has been a staple here of this Butler University side. Webbs is up with the redirect down. Sir Aaron in for the shot. Gamaliel save down, but it's Zombie Burger to finish it off. The attacking rotations are too good from this Butler side right now, and within 2 minutes, we're seeing 2 goals, the fastest that we've seen out of Butler in this series.
Yeah, and at this point, Providence, I mean, we've got to see a response from them right now. I know I feel like I'm starting to get deja vu on this, but they've really got to make something happen here because their life is on the line right now. Going down 2-0. We'll see if it can make it work.
Webbs plays the ball in towards his own goal, though. Sir Aaron, good, clears. Zombieberger's got another opportunity here. Tries for the 1v1, but Sinpeichel still going to be on top of it in the back of the net. Saving goals has never been a problem for this Providence side. In fact, their save percentage is probably through the roof right now. But it doesn't matter if you can't score. 2 players up off the backboard. Nobody able to redirect this one. Zombieberger drives it up the wall. A great opportunity. Plenty of boost to try and do this one, but misses on the ball. Gonna have to go for the pinch off the back of their own player. But Sammy's there for the save.
Yeah, tried to go for that pinch shot, but Providence is just there. They're not really phased by that play at all. They're just ready to stop it and bring it on back. Sammy, Sinpeichel in the middle. Sammy coming through. Oh no! He just missed it. He just missed it. The ball was right there set up for them to score. And, you know, I really think Providence is just in their own heads at this point. They've been struggling for so long. 2 matches in a row against really tough opponents. And I think they just need a reset at this point.
Yeah, it's a case of just how much can they possibly do. Now they're starting to shoot, though. Signs of life. 2 goals is doable. And you know what? We've seen more shots in this game than we've seen out of the previous 2 from them. I can expect them to at least find something right now. Zombieberger looks to demoralize them further, though, with that demolition. Sinpeichel's up, going for the rebound here, absolutely sending themselves at that ball. Sammy for the rebound. Finally, the aggression coming in from the side of Providence, but Zombieberger is still on counterattacks. I can't stress enough how much of a threat this Butler team is if Providence don't still respect their attacking power.
Yeah, and the ball is now in this corner. It's in the danger zone for Providence. Butler's looking for a shot, but Providence bringing it towards midfield, trying to bring it back, but this pitch control so heavily in favor of Butler. It's just a matter of time again as they keep putting these shots.
And Butler doing just as good of a job on the defense as they are on the attack here, letting absolutely nothing through for free from the side of Providence. Providence has to heavily commit to get anything out of them, and they still haven't managed to find a goal. Webbs has done a great job controlling this ball, slowing it down, making sure nothing gets past him without at least buying time for his teammates. And I think that's been the real key here to the Butler. Oh no, is he going to do it to everybody? No, Sammy's there for the defense.
Yeah, and it's really kind of a double-edged sword right now for Providence because you see them, they're playing passive. They want to stop all these goals. They're just raining down on them from Butler. But you need to score. You need to take some shots on goal back. And it seems like they just overcommit. And then, you know, that's the opening that Butler jumps on to.
And it is 1 minute left on the clock here. 2 goals, the difference. We haven't seen this Providence side score, I believe, in this entire series. They've got a long way to make up. They can do it. We know we've seen greatness out of them. It's just got to come within these last 40 seconds. Aaron's up for the shot, and one more goal could be the end. Webbs with the doink off the crossbar. Zombieberger to follow up, and Sir Aaron can't quite finish it off. 3 members try, 3 members fail. Butler University can't put the nail in the coffin.
I mean, that was some real, like, toe-clenching action right there. Oh my goodness. I'm watching this, and I'm just like, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. It's so close, and they just couldn't quite make it happen. And they're going to go for some more chances here as the clock ticks down. But I think it's really all over but the crying for Providence today, as Butler looks like they're getting ready to take this 2-0 victory.
1 on the clock. They could find something for a little bit of dignity here. Gamaliel plays it up the wall. Comes down onto Zombie Burger, whose only mission is to make this ball touch the ground right now, and that it will. Butler University take the game, take the series, and take the final match of the night 3-0.
Yeah, and that was a tough one for Providence. I really just feel like they just needed a reset. They were not having a good day. But I think we're going to see them come back and really do better later on. This was a tough one, but they've got a lot of lessons to take from.
Well, it's worth noting, this Providence side, they needed to play both their games in a row tonight because one of their players, of course, a student at Providence, had a class, and so they needed to wait to play the games until the latest possible time. Then they had to play them back-to-back. It's an unfortunate matter, but we couldn't play on Easter, so we moved it to Tuesday. And Providence, unfortunately, since they had to push him over, is just they had to play him back-to-back. And I think the real issue came in the first game, because the second you lose that first one, you are just gassed for a match up against Butler, who are going to put you through the ringer. And huge ups to Butler. Played incredibly the entire match, doing a great job controlling the ball, controlling the field. We mentioned the scores being low, but Butler feeling absolutely dominant regardless. And I think that's the most impressive thing about all this.
Yeah, definitely an impressive showing from Butler and, of course, from Villanova in the earlier match as well. A tough day for Providence, but we're sure they're going to bounce back in the future. For now, I've been Cool J, and I'm here with Dor.
Yep, and I've had a great time. Thank you for coming by. Thank you to Navik for continuing production, although he may be as tired as he is. Thank you very much. And of course, thank you to EGF. Be sure to stay tuned. I believe every Sunday for the next couple, we'll be doing this whole Big East thing. It's going to be a lot of fun. Keep your eyes out, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next Sunday.